probably would have used agapao. But after he went through the experience of denying Jesus and he found out what kind of person he really was, he stopped being so proud. And when Jesus puts this real high love up here, do you love me more than the rest of these disciples? He doesn't dare use that. He's now humble and he says, Lord, you know that I love you. Jesus asks him the second time, comes down a step, uses just agapao. He still uses this phileo term. Then Jesus comes down low to phileo, and now Peter is hurt. He feels like, maybe I'm not even that good. But he says, Lord, you know everything. He has a change of his reference point. He used to have himself as the reference point. I'm better than the rest around me. Now his reference point is Jesus. You know everything. You know that I love you. He passed the test. Jesus restored him to ministry. Now, actually, that Peter was one of the leaders of the early Christian church is one of the greatest evidences that Jesus rose from the dead. Let me say that again. The fact that Peter was one of the leaders of the early Christian church is one of the greatest evidences that Jesus rose from the dead. Why? Because Peter was restored to ministry after he had done this terrible denying of Jesus. How many times do you know somebody that's failed in ministry and they let him back in? Not too many times. Not too many times. But Peter was let back in. Now, if he just had a vision of Jesus, I know a scholar who says, oh, this was all just a figment of Peter's and Paul's imagination. If Peter had come to the other disciples and said, I saw a vision of Jesus, he forgave me. Sure, we believe you. Yeah, would they believe him if he said, no, they saw Jesus. And they heard this conversation at this lake where Peter was restored to ministry. One of the best evidences for the resurrection.
Yes.
Okay?
So friends, why is it so that Jesus had a meeting with Peter here? They said, let's go fishing. Why here? Because this is close to Capernaum, very close to Capernaum, okay? Do you see the territory over there? This is Perea and Decapolis. There Jesus met those two demoniac, you remember? Yeah. That he healed them. There he met that Syrophoenician woman. So when Jesus went to Gentile territory, and sometimes Jesus felt very safe in Gentile territory, among his own people he did not feel safe. Jesus would go there, sit in the... So after feeding 5,000, you see, we are there 5,000, Jesus compelled his disciples and they went there to that territory. According to the Gospel of John, when they went there, just shortly after that, people followed him there. And they said, everybody's looking for you. Jesus said, you're looking for me, not because of me, but because of fish and bread. So it happened, everything there. Okay, so just that you can make orientation.
All right, now we need to go back to the
Now
boat.
we have to go back. Okay, I hope you're able to take